So, did you know that 95% of the Fulanis that you are seeing in your village, we always used to pay your traditional rulers before we landed into your village? But some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulani that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I swear to God, they used to pay your traditional rulers. So we used to pay them money before they would allow us to stay like 1 to 3 months in their places. But if like you just pass, they will not collect them. But if we come and spend like 3 to 4 months, we must pay them. So I know some of you guys don't know about it. So we used to pay your traditional rulers. Serious about. I see so many people are saying we are going around with in the bushes that we did not own. Which I say we used to pay for it. Actually, traditional rulers, I swear we used to pay them. If we will spend like 1 to 2 to 3 months, we'll go and find them. We'll give them money, they'll collect. Before we will stay. So stop saying we are going around with our cows in your bushes and we're not giving you guys anything, which it is wrong. We are paying. I say, Zam.
Thank you very much, my Fulani brother. I heard what you said, and to Nigerians, I believe any other person have heard what this Fulani brother, this Fulani young man said. He said that before they enter your community, they must pay to your king. They must pay to your village elders and chiefs. And they must give them permission to enter. Now let me ask. You have paid for the permission to enter. At the same time, did you pay for the permission to destroy people's crops? To destroy people's farm products? Did you also pay for that? Because you as a human being know that there is always a leaders of the community, but the farms in the community belongs to the indigenous people and belongs to the residents, not the chiefs of the village. So are you also aware of that? Did you also pay for the farming products you are destroying, the maize, the cassava, the yam, the valuable farm products you and your cattle destroyed while moving? I also understand that the reason why you used your cattle to destroy people's farm is because people kept quiet. Because people is afraid. Anybody who obeys the law to the core is always a victim of injustice in any society. You understand that? If you, like there is a word Chinua Achebe said, he said that if madman came straight from his house in the early morning and went inside your sitting room and defecate in your sitting room, what are you going to do to that madman? You will use stick and break his head. That is what Chinua Achebe said. You understand? Assuming that you destroy people's farm and that person retaliates violently the same way, what will happen? You will lose your life, of course. You will end up miserably. We all know, we understand that those cattle does not belong to you. It belongs to the chiefs. It belongs to the high rankies. It belongs to the peoples of Calabas in the north. That is why our leaders cannot say or do anything about it, because it is politically, it's not a business, it's a politically. Those cattle, those people, those Fulani herdsmen, they look so wretched and poor. They don't even look like someone who have 1 million in their possession or 1 million in their name. You understand? So it made it clear that those cattle was owned by high-ranking individuals. That's why our leaders cannot do. That is why they are so weak to address this issue of Fulani herdsmen. Fulani herdsmen attack villages. And when the villages retaliate, it turns to another thing. It turns to tribal war. It turns to hatred. When you told Fulani herdsmen, stop eating my farm products, I know several attacks on a Fulani herdsman. I know several attacks. I know several Fulani herdsmen who lost their life because they spoiled people's farm. But those people who gave them those cattle, they don't care when they lose their life. You understand? And most of them are illiterates. Most of them are not even in social media, so they cannot understand what you are saying. Most of them are made to live inside the forest. They are not meant to live with human beings. That is why when Fulani people came to a place like Onisha, instead of them to come and rent house in the city and live in the city, they would prefer living in the bush. They prefer living in the forest because they was meant not for a developed place. They meant to be in a very dark side of any rural area. You understand me? Nigeria would have been a very beautiful place if we remove tribalism, which is impossible. We cannot remove tribalism in Nigeria. Removing tribalism in Nigeria is like heaven falling down against the earth, which is not possible. You understand? We cannot do that. We cannot remove that. Nigeria is supposed to be one of the best countries in the world if we can only be one people. But once we have the differences of tribe, religion, it scatters everything. Look at Nigeria. Nigeria is a very big place. Number 6 most populous country in the world. So we have opportunities to have the biggest economy if we manage well. We have the opportunity to have the biggest economy. We have the opportunity to be the best in the world. Africa is on their knees today is because Nigeria is on their knees. If Nigeria rise up and do things better, Africa will be a best place to be. Free of terrorists. Who are the terrorists? The terrorists are people who our leader oppressed and they are trying to retaliate through violence means. That is terrorists. Terrorists, they did not just arise. They arise because of the necessity, because of the failure of your leaders. That is how terrorists rise in any organization. Because terrorists arise usually because you did not agree on what I said, or because you are taking what belongs to me without giving me anything, without giving me my own share. So your leaders is stealing from you. That is the call of terrorists. The result of terrorists is negligences of your leaders, of course. Because your leaders have failed woefully. Thanks for joining me. I will not say more than what I have said. May God bless you. And always remember that even if I end today, the life must continue. Even if you that is hearing me end today, the life must continue. You understand? So for the fact that you don't want to put the nation interest first, for the fact that you keep on putting the interest of your tribe first before putting the nation interest, it cannot work. It will boomerang. It will hoodwink. You understand me? So as far as you keep on putting the interest of your religion, your tribe first before the interest of the nation will continue collapsing. Terrorists will continue with their ugly and violent activities. May God bless you. Make sure you like my video and let us know your opinion in the comment section. Have a nice day.